Hey everyone, welcome back to another episode. In this episode, I'm going to provide 5 tips on how to get started on Skyblock Sun. Yeah! Also, dealing with a bit of shenanigans from FAKE F1NN5TER. Uh-oh, you'd like to know what's happened? Come watch the video. Yeah! Make sure you have a farm. This is where it's going to help you kind of start getting your stuff, but what's really important is not so much the farm itself to make you money, but the actual action you need for upgrading. If you go IS upgrade, you'll notice that you have all these things you need to achieve to upgrade your island. And while some of them are killing, so you definitely want to have spawners to kill zombies or kill pigs or kill cows. The other thing you'll end up seeing is that you'll need to harvest potatoes. Actually, the first requirement in here, it was to harvest wheat and then carrots. So go through the order of it, upgrading what it is that you need, even mine blocks, so that once your island upgrades, you end up getting bigger sales and bigger access to your island when you can expand. See, this one's for beetroot to start moving forward, and so on and so forth. So really look into getting at least the farm going so that you can get a lot of the crop growth, and then at one point you end up going to the grinder. You make a grinder section and make sure that you can get those enemies killed and accumulated so you can upgrade your island. That, even on your own, is doable. I've done it. The only person that's been added to my island is Morticia, and frankly, I don't know how often she's gonna join anyway, because she's only helped me one day. So pretty much just all me. But that just shows that it's doable, you can move forward, and it just takes time and patience. But if you enjoy building your island, making it look like your industrial thing, you can make it pretty decent, pretty awesome. I mean, I didn't do much, but look at that. Already growing, already got the platform. Always have the very best pet in the world. Right, Moo Moo? Right. The next step for your farming should be something more passive. So what you should do is get yourself a cactus farm. This is actually probably not the most efficient way I've done it, but I like to design my things a little more visually pleasing. But if you start going down, you'll see all of these layers. And the reason why this works is because those fence posts, or anything basically in between various cactuses, when it grows, it will immediately get disconnected when it grows beside a object. Now, what's great about this is that when you've got something like a crop hopper, everything will end up going into chests. So you'll see that I have crop hoppers right over here, and as it goes down, I've just gotten regular hoppers to just go down into the chest. You'll see that it picks up everything and the potatoes that are above when I farm them. You'll see that this full chest gets me $120,000 from passively growing, just because I've stacked up all of these different layers of cactus farms from up to bottom. And because I have enough crop hoppers, I can then make one for each section. But now I've got 3 wide and able to keep growing more cactuses. What's that? More money? Sweet. Don't forget that when you have voted, you'll also gain keys when everyone else has voted a certain amount of time. In this case, it's right now 350 times. Once the server has voted that many times and you've voted 24 hours beforehand, you get extra keys. And so when you do that, you end up getting chances to gain other items. Big money, big money, big money. Oh! The one thing to note in regards to robots is that you'll get various versions of it. Iron, gold, diamond, obsidian. I have like a gold one and a diamond grinder here. I've got 2 lumberjacks here, and then actually in my inventory, I have 2 iron. And what most people don't know is that if you merge the 2 together, you get the next level robot. Make sure that you realize that this will get rid of all of the efficiency, fortune, and storage that you've been working on when you do this. However, this is how you can eventually get greater and greater robots without having to buy the most expensive one. Start small, combine them, move over. Yeah. While the auction house can be a little bit intimidating, it's really worth learning how to utilize it because you're going to get a lot of items from your keys, and a lot of that stuff you're not going to need. Heck, I was lucky enough to get not only 1 overlord title, but actually I got 2 overlord titles. Overlord titles are actually useful for other people because it lets you gain the flying ability as well as other things. So, of course, what you can do is auction that off, make some money, and what do you do with that money? Well, you use the auction house as well to gain other resources like better robots, better generators, kind of a few things as well. And actually, I've seen a lot of people, what they've done is sell the spawners they don't need at a bit of a cheaper rate than what buying from the shop, thus giving an advantage for those that get cheaper spawners for the lower level times until you get the bigger ones later on. So yeah, definitely take a look at the auction house. You've got lots of options there, but take your time to look at the stuff that you need. For example, for the cactus farm, you'll want to look into getting a crop hopper. Crop hoppers, you can gain them from the keys, which will be great. That's how I started and got my farm going. But you could also make $10 million, $15 million, and buy crop hoppers when they're on the cheap. You'll see people that are going to charge 100 million. If you have the money and you don't mind spending it, go for it. If you end up not having that much money and you want to really make sure that you are slowly growing, well, wait till someone puts it on a deal and buy it. That's when you're going to get the most out of your farm, most out of your island, and really start moving things forward. Yeah. So yeah, I realized that there was a Finster on the chat, and I was wondering, oh, is that the real one? But obviously it wasn't because he had a mystic rank. So, but this is a coincidence because I was actually looking to sell my other overlord rank, and so not knowing how much it was, I decided to ask out, being, hey, how much it was worth. After it being asked around, if Fake Finster as well as some others confirmed that it was about 5 billion credits worth, and that's a lot. So, taking the opportunity, I decided to message Fake Finn and see if he wanted to buy the Overlord rank, because obviously he didn't have it. He only had 4 billion and some shards, and I was like, okay, you know what, that might be worth it, so why not? So I reached out, wanted to begin a trade with Fake Finster, and showed him that I had, you know, the goods. Boom. And then he tried to show me a ore hopper. That's not what I'm looking for. I was looking for the moolah, the money, the deal. So he said 1 sec, and he then sent the trade request back afterwards. I then showed him the Overlord rank again. And, oh, he canceled the trade. Oh, and just said never mind. So that was unfortunate. I wasn't able to sell it to him. I eventually was able to get it sold afterwards. Hopefully you enjoyed this quick short video. I hope the 5 tips are good and you're able to get better started on your island. If you liked the video and you found it useful, make a like, subscribe, leave a comment below if there's anything else I can help. And until next time, have a nice day.